Praise the Lord, everyone. Brother Roop here. We are dealing with Peter here. God's dealing with Peter here and gave him a vision, a trance. Showed him a vision of unclean animals coming down on a tarp-like thing, coming down from heaven. A linen sheet. White linen sheet. Maybe that God's telling him that's purity. Good question. Unclean animals, and God told him kill and eat. Peter he's pushing back on that. He's gone quite a ways outside his Jewish roots and religion and Judaism, but he has not really gone all the way. God's preparing him to go all the way because Gentiles need to come to church. It's been 7, 8, 9 years since the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. They preached to the Jews, they preached to the Samaritans. Now it's time for the Gentiles, and that's a big step. Big step for Peter. God's preparing him. It's interesting that God just doesn't come down and say, hey, Peter, look, it's time for the Gentiles to come to church. God doesn't, for some reason beyond me, God doesn't work that way. God sends a vision of unclean animals. God's ways are higher than mine, so I'm not going to complain about it, but I don't know about you. I've always preferred clearer direction from God, but God works another way. I'm sure it's a better way. But Peter gives a little pushback. So much so that God has to tell Peter 3 times. I can't help but remember when Peter rejected Jesus Christ when he's being crucified 3 times and before the cock crowed. Remember that story? It's kind of the same instance here. Peter, I love Peter. Peter's a great guy. He's my favorite apostle and probably the most successful apostle, I would say. But man, Peter, he's a little mutton head. He's slow to learn sometimes. And God shows him this vision 3 times. And as we're going to see in the next verse, he's a little confused still. Not getting it. Not getting it. But, Cornelius' guys are just outside of the doorway. They probably got the house in sight now, and they're coming. And Peter's got to get his act together here. And as we will see, he will get his act together. And Gentiles will be coming in the church. Thank you.